What up, y'all? It's your homeboy Justin. We're back in my bathroom one more again. And today we're talking skin. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but anyway, we gonna move on with it. Today's video, straying away from locks and hair and all this goodness right here. Although link check is coming up, so I feel like we gotta figure out how long this hair is. Okay, so this video, yeah, we're talking about skin. It's October right now, winter is coming up, it's a few months away, the temperature's getting cooler, the air is getting dry, which means your skin is gonna need some help, okay? I don't want y'all walking around looking like Ashley Larry. I don't want y'all looking like the Gross Sisters, like I've said this before in a previous video. I want y'all's melanin to just be popping. But before we get to that, if you haven't watched last week's video, do that, okay? Click on the information right above me, click on that thing. If you ain't watched it, I'm gonna wait. All right, cool. Basically what we're gonna do today is a DIY whipped shea butter. You need to get some stuff, you need to get some ingredients. This is if you kind of like making your own stuff. I've kind of grown to like to do that because you can make your own concoction. You can put exactly what type of essential oils and things that you need depending on what type of areas you lack with your skin. If your skin's really dry, you may get an oil that helps with moisture and retaining that moisture. There's gonna be a lot of oils in this particular DIY shea butter, so I'll put all the information in the description box, check down there. But before we get to the DIY shea butter, I actually have a cool little surprise, so watch until the end of this video, okay? Let's jump right on in, okay? Let's get with some of this whipped shea butter DIY-ness, all right? All right. Whole process. I already made some. I did this a while back, but I just figured that I will let y'all know what I do to keep my skin and my melanin popping. All right, cool. So this is what you're gonna need. I am using organic shea butter. I found this stuff at Whole Foods. You can go to any type of natural grocers or natural food retailer or supermarket and find shea butter there. The brand that I got is I don't even know what brand it is, but it's in the video. You see what it is. All right, cool. So we use organic shea butter. We got avocado oil, jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, Jamaican black castor oil. This particular brand has a little bit of mango extract in there too, so a little bit of extra kick on that one. And then we got coconut oil. And then for scent, I use a little bit of cedarwood essential oil and also tangerine essential oil. And then you'll also need an empty jar. This is actually an empty 14-ounce jar from just my organic cold pressed unrefined coconut oil. That's the cool thing about these jars. If you find the right brand that has a really cool jar, you can reuse those jars. So like, not only are you getting the product of the coconut oil, but you're also getting a jar, and you just keep that and reuse it, which is what I do for my coffee scrubs and sugar scrubs, and also my DIY shea butter. So get your stuff, reuse it, man. Reduce, reuse, recycle, okay? Be a little bit more conservative with your resources. That's what I'm saying. What else? You need a blender, a small food processor type of situation, and then also a tablespoon to help measure out all these things. All right, so about 500 things you need for this DIY, but I'm sure you can find it all, okay? And if you don't want to have all these things, then that's okay. If you want to have different scents or essential oils, do that too. This is completely optional. I just did it because I like the scent of cedarwood, it's all woody, earthy, and then tangerine because it's citrus and bright. But find whatever thing. If you move a lavender, if you like vanilla, get what you want. It's your thing, okay? So make how you want to make it. Anyway, let's get into the actual creation of this, okay? So first, start with your food processor. Get one that's bigger than the one I'm using because it is just big enough to get everything inside, okay? First, you're gonna start with 11 tablespoons of the shea butter. I recommend getting a yellow or off-white shea butter. Don't go for a pure white shea butter because that tends to be bleached. Go for a pure, raw, unrefined shea butter, okay? You wanna go for as natural and as organic and as raw of an ingredient as possible. It makes no sense to do this DIY if you're gonna shortchange yourself on getting cheap products. That's all I'm saying. Spend a little bit extra money, you get a little bit extra benefits. That's basically how it works, okay? That's all I'm saying. So, get your 11 tablespoons of that. Then you're gonna get 3 tablespoons of avocado oil, jojoba oil, and the sweet almond oil. All of these things have great benefits, help with hydration, help with, turning over the cells in your skin. That's one of the things with moisturizing is that if you have dry skin, that top layer just doesn't go away. You kind of have to exfoliate. Which brings me to a video I did about my DIY coffee scrub and salt scrub. If you want to watch that, click on the eye above. That's also a good way to help with this process. If anything, you want to exfoliate first and then moisturize afterwards. So you get all that dead skin off and then you moisturize with this DIY shea butter. So that's what you can do. So all of those oils, you're gonna do 4 tablespoons of Jamaican black castor oil and then 3 tablespoons of cold pressed unrefined coconut oil. Again, go for the highest quality of coconut oil you can find. Obviously this depends on where you live and your accessibility. Maybe you don't have the access to this type of thing, but if you can find it or order it online, I would recommend that you do that, okay? All right. And then after you blended all that stuff up, you will have this lovely, just exquisite whipped consistency. It's like smoother than butter. And then when you rub it on your skin, it's just so nice. It's so nice, y'all. Treat yourself to some whipped shea butter. That's all I'm saying. And then what I did in addition to everything is that what did I do? Oh, and then I added some essential oils of the cedarwood. I did about 10 drops of that and then 5 drops of the tangerine. Kind of eyeball it. I just kind of did, what I wanted to and then smelled it, tested it to see how it smelled. Obviously do a little bit at a time because if you put in too much, you can't just really take out a scent of any type of thing. So that's everything. You put all that stuff, blend it together, pulse. Make sure that everything is smooth. You will have a really nice, just buttery, whipped consistency. Almost like if you like the whipped cream out of a canister, but even smoother than that. Like I tell you, this stuff is just, ooh, it's so smooth. That's the only word I can think of, like smooth, like silk soul. Like that's basically all it is. So yeah, that's what it looks like when you're done. And I have actually basically used all of it since I filmed that, and I need to make some more, which I'll probably do. Oh, I need to do that probably this week before I go to LA. Darn it. Man. Gotta go to the store. Gotta make another batch of this. I will say though, if you buy pretty big bottles like of the avocado oil and jojoba oil and stuff like that, you can use that in your hair too. So this isn't just stuff you're buying just for one use. All these essential oils, yeah, everything you use in this body butter, you can use in your hair. Maybe not the shea butter because of the consistency, but everything else you can use. So don't think you're spending all this money for all this stuff and you're only gonna use it for one thing. You're gonna have all this stuff left over. That's not what I'm saying here. Multi-use, multi-purpose. So really all I need to do is buy more shea butter, and then all the other ingredients I still have, which will be easy to just make another batch of. The shea butter that I get, I think it was like $14, and then all the oils that I got were about 5 or 10 per thing. I know it's a lot. If you don't want to do that, I completely understand. It's just for people who really like to splurge and treat yourself to a little bit of nice stuff. And I feel like with as much as I be working and all the stuff I do in my life, I deserve it. So treat yourself, and I'm gonna treat myself. So that's how you get your little DIY whipped body butter, whipped shea butter. Yeah. So before I get to the whole in card thing, I have a little surprise. I have a giveaway. Yeah, I have partnered with Jord Watches. Jord Watches, yes. What they have done for you all out there watching my YouTube channel is that they've partnered with me to bring this cool giveaway of $180 to use on their web store for any product. So any watch off of their store, you can get. The watch that I have comes in this cool box like that. And this is the watch that I have that they gave me, this nice little timepiece right here, as you can see. Check at that. Catch the glitter, as they say. Yes. So if you click on the link in my description box, you will be entered to win $180 on their online store for any watch on the website. Any watch. There's watches from like 130 up to like 295, so it just depends on your taste and what you like. But they're all wooden watches, which I think is really cool. Which is funny because I was wanting to buy a wooden watch first before they contacted me, because some of y'all have seen like in my previous vlog about the cruise that I got those bamboo glasses, and so I wanted a watch to kind of match that type of situation. It's just got so much style. I love it so much. What I would say about this particular watch, if you want to buy this one, you can click on the link and my information for that watch will be in there as well. So yeah. If you don't, or even if you don't do the contest, there is still a coupon code which will be in the description box as well for $25 off of any watch from their website. So if you want to use that coupon code and get a discounted watch, you can do that too. The contest closes October 29th. So you got about 3 more weeks to enter in that. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen the contest. When if you're not following me on Instagram, you need to do that now. Just Unloc'd. That's pretty simple. They get a little bit of special treat. So, and if you want to use the $25 off, both of that and the contest code is good until November 30th. Okay? So, you're welcome. That is it. Take advantage of the Jord Watches contest while it lasts. It is very hot in here. I'm fanning myself with my book. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope you're not going to be ashy this winter and you're going to take advantage. If not even making a DIY shea butter, just investing in some type of skincare regimen over the winter. I do not need y'all walking around looking gray and ashy. We already know that there's little sun in winter. We don't need to be walking around looking like night walkers, okay? We don't. We do not need that, no. All right, if you have not already subscribed, do that. And if you have subscribed but haven't hit the notification button, you should do that as well. Let you know when I post, which with grad school, we're not sure when that is, but it'll be sometimes on a Monday, sometimes on a Thursday, sometimes a random day in the week, just depending on how I'm feeling and when I get a video done. If you have not followed me on any other types of social media, you can do that. Instagram and Snapchat is where I be the most frequently. There's also a Pinterest board of inspiration if you need, you know, just inspiration on dreadlock styles, hair colors, any type of thing. Their haircuts, all that stuff is on my Pinterest. If you have any questions or comments, leave me a comment or a question in the comment section below. All the information for this DIY shea butter is going to be in the description box, so check there first before you ask me any questions, but a lot of the information for this is going to be there as well. Also, all the information for the Jord Watches contest will be there as well. Get your watch, enter the contest, okay? You got 3 weeks from now. You got 3 weeks, okay? That's all I'm gonna give you, that's all you got. So, yeah, I guess that's it. Did we do it? Did we do it? We did. We did it, we did it. All right, so if you have not already watched last week's video, it's right up there. There's gonna be another video of more lifestyle and grooming tips right there. Little subscription icon right there. And as always, I will see y'all when I see y'all. There will be another video this coming up Monday. I'll be in LA though, so y'all have a good one and I will see you when I see you, all right? So peace and keep it locked.